Hey guys, today we're back with another range review. And today on the channel, I'll be doing a review over the Kimber Custom Shop Raptor 2 full 5-inch 1911 and 45 ACP. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again, today we're going to be doing a range review on the Kimber Custom Shop Raptor 2. This is the full 5-inch version and 45 ACP. Go ahead and check it, make sure it's loaded. It is. Just got done shooting it a few minutes ago, so everything that I'm saying is right off the top of my head, like always. So everything comes with it from the factory real quick. Just one mag, the bush and wrench, the Kimber manual, a few ATF books. Thank you for trusting Kimber, for trusting your next shot to Kimber. Just a few different things. NRA member bonus or whatever. Kimber lock with a Kimber logo on it. It's nice. Gear Forever Adventure. Another Kimber thing. How to lubricate your Kimber 1911. A manual for the Kimber Crimson Trace laser grips. And a grip lock. Kind of interesting. Most of the time they come with one lock, but not both. So, oh well. Go ahead and put all this in here just for a quick look on whatever else it comes with. I mean, I showed everything it comes with, but just for a closer look on everything it comes with, check out the unboxing review. It should already be up. But anyway, the Kimber Custom Shop Raptor 2. I have already reviewed one of these. It is already on my channel, but it was whenever I actually had first started my channel, so it's actually not one of the best reviews that you've actually seen, if that makes sense. It's whenever I first actually started even thinking about doing a YouTube channel. It was one of the actually first real expensive pistols I bought to do just a review over whatever else, not really in depth or whatever else. But here we are back today with a more in-depth shoot review. So the Kimber Custom Shop 1911, MSRP on this gun is about around $1,600. They're now out of stock on buds, but last time I seen them in stock, well, whenever it shows out of stock, it still shows how much they go for. But on buds, it was $1,470. This is a gun that kind of fluctuates in price. I've seen them go anywhere for as low as $1,200 new to I've seen them go as anywhere high as $1,700 to $1,800 new. I kind of think it's just how many guns Kimber's putting out that year or whatever else. But this has been a pistol I've been wanting back for a very, very long time. Had one of these a long time ago. Like I'd said, I was in college then, and I kind of needed some money to go back and forth to college on, so I sold it just to give me a little change to put in my pocket. But, you know, things happen, you know, you have to get money here or there, whatever else for things that happen in life. But I've been looking for one of these since I actually had sold mine to where I could actually buy one again to where I could actually keep it. And that was about around 4 or 5 years ago since I last had one, so I've been looking for one for a very long time, and you all know I always get different guns here and there, but it took me about 5 years to find another one of these. They actually make these in 3 different variations, if I'm not mistaken. I know they make them in 9mm, I know they make them in 45, because here's one, and I know they now make them in 10mm. So, not sure if they make them in a 40 Smith & Wesson or not, or a 38 Super, but I know they do make them in them 3 calibers. But anyway, Kimber Custom Shops are a different breed of their own kind of thing. You have the normal Kimber 1911s, you have the normal Kimber 1911s that are Series 1s or whatever it is, stainless. It'll just say Kimber stainless or maybe whatever else. But then they made Kimber stainless 2s, Kimber Pro Carries 2s, Kimber Custom Shop Raptor 2. To my knowledge, they never did make a Raptor in the normal 1. They just made Raptor 2. But what this means pretty much is that any of the 2s will have a Series 80 safety mechanism in them. As you can see, hopefully you can see it right here. There's a little plunger right here. That's how you can tell if it's a Series 70s or Series 80s. Series 80s has a plunger to help a little bit with the safety. Some people say it makes the triggers in them a little bit worse. Some people do, some people don't, whatever else. I've shot a bunch of 80s and 80s and 70s. I do have to say the 70s triggers most times are better. But the 80 series are no slouch, especially with this one. It has a very good trigger. Whenever I bought this one, the guy who I bought it off of had, said he barely shot anything through it, maybe 1 to 2 mags through it. And so most of the ammo that's already been put through it is through my hands. So the gun is just now breaking in. I can already tell just from what little I've shot that the gun has got better with racking. It's a lot more smoother now. It was smooth whenever I got it, don't get me wrong, but the more you put mags to the gun, or the more rounds you put to a gun, the more it loosens up and it gets more right to where it needs to be. Didn't have a single failure one out of this gun. Very good working gun overall. A lot of people know that I'm a huge fan of 1911s. It changes the entire way that you shoot if you're used to a 1911 because of the way you put your thumb over everything. It makes me want to put my thumb on the slide stop on a Glock, and it kind of messes up my shooting with them every now and then if I don't catch myself. But 1911s are pretty much a beast in their own once you get used to shooting them. It kind of changes the way that you shoot every gun, but this gun right here is one of the best shooting 1911s I've had in a long time. That's why I plan on keeping it, really, being honest with you. I shot it a lot better than I do most of the 1911s I review. But the Kimber custom shops have a few different things done to them besides a normal Kimber would have. Like the Kimber custom shops most of the time have changed the way the outside looks. Like this one, you can see the scales cut through here, the scales cut along the top, chain link around here. I guess you would either call them scales or chain link, whatever you want to. Has these upgraded grips on them, very beautiful zebra wood if y'all didn't know that. But they also work on the internals of them. They make them a little bit more smoother, make them better shooting, work on the triggers, make them a little bit more lighter. But, you know, the Kimber custom shops are kind of on the same level as older Colts, if you want my honest opinion. Kind of feels very close to my Series 70 1911. Being dead honest with you, I'm not really that much of a fan of normal Kimbers. I don't know what it is. I just, for the price, $800 to $900, I feel like you're not getting your full money's worth out of them. But now Kimber custom shops, I feel like you do. Not only is this one of, if not the most beautiful 1911 ever made, in my honest opinion, whenever it comes to custom 1911s, it's just a very good shooting gun overall. It handled the 45 very well. I have actually shot some Kimbers before and some other 1911s, and whenever you're shooting that 45, it feels like you're shooting, it feels like a donkey kicking you pretty much, if y'all know what I mean. I remember I actually had shot a Kimber Custom 2 once. It was not a custom shot, but it was a Kimber Custom 2 is how it has it listed. I believe it's what it was. And me and my buddy both shot it, and it kicked, it felt like somebody's hitting you right in the hand every time you shot it, and it was just a 45. That being said, like I said with this one, shoots a 45 very well, handles it very well. Not a lot of recoil at all. I was very surprised with that. It had been so long since I had one of these and shot one. Excuse me. It had been so long since I had one of these and shot one of them that I really had forgot how sweet shooting a pistol this right here really is. Some of the downturns of it, I feel like for $1,500, the trigger could have been a tiny bit better, don't get me wrong. It's got a good trigger on it, a little bit heavy. Not a competition pistol, but not a competition trigger, but it is decently lighter than a normal 1911 trigger. I kind of like the feel of it and everything else, but I feel like it could have been a slight bit better. Maybe take it apart, polish the internals, you get a decent, better pull on it. But the biggest thing that I have going against these Kimbers is that, like I said, you'll pay $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 for some of these custom shop Kimbers. Comes with a plastic bag spring in it, which I still don't understand why they do that, and it only comes with one mag. Most guns nowadays come with anywhere between 2 to 3 to even some 1911s like the 6-hour TAC Ops. 1911s come with 4 mags, and I think for what you're spending on this gun, I understand they have to make a profit too, but I think it should come with more than just one mag myself. But that's just something that Kimber's always done, just come with one mag. But now the back plate on this, or back spring on this, should always be metal. I have no clue why they have put a plastic one in here, which it's not really that big of a deal. You can buy one on Brownells or anywhere else for $20, $30, especially one checker plate, or not checker plate, but chain metal look better. Match these right here more better, so that's what I'm probably going to do in the end, because I do plan on keeping this one. But that's just one of my pet peeves. I don't understand why they would put a plastic mainspring in this. Sorry for calling it a backstop, but it is mainspring housing. But anyway, Kimber comes with, if I can get it right back right here, full steel guide rod in it, as you can see. A lot of Kimbers do now come with a full-length guide rod in them. A lot of other 1911s come with the GI model. I'm more partial myself to the full-sized mainspring housing or full-sized guide rod in it myself, because a lot of people, they say it doesn't matter to them one way or the other. I know Hickok itself likes the GI models, or GI guide rods, but to me, I think the full-length guide rods make the gun a little bit more smoother when racking back. It keeps that spring in line with it, so it ain't grinding or binding up whenever you're racking it back and forth or whenever you're shooting it, and it just keeps your gun to where it rattles a lot less. As you can see, there's no rattle at all, and this one especially, when you have the hammer down, there's no rattle at all. Not saying that's 100% because of the full-length guide rod, but it does help a lot. Try it out yourselves. But it makes it a little bit harder to take it down. You have to have a barrel bushing or just a bottom of a mag to take it apart. Just press it down and then turn. Not that much harder, especially if you're used to it, but it just complicates it a little bit. Not too bad or anything like that, though. Kimber Custom Shop comes with night sights on, very bright in the night also, and in the day. You have a very good picture with them also during the day. Kind of looks like 3-dot sights, but at night you can see them very clear. Works very well. But overall, the thing behind the Kimber Custom Shop Raptor is how the slide serrations and the top serrations and the grip serrations look a lot different. They kind of, as the name goes, Raptor, you think of a velociraptor, a prehistoric dinosaur. You kind of get that in your mind whenever you look at this. And like I said, it's got the custom zebra grips on them, very, very beautiful. And overall, just Kimber outdone herself making and designing this 1911, and that's why, in my honest opinion, it is the most beautiful 1911 ever made whenever it comes to customizations on the slide and everything. Closest one I can think of that comes anywhere close to how beautiful this is the Ed Brown Cobra, which that runs about $2,800 to $2,900 to $3,000. But it looks very good also, but it's kind of a straight up and down serrations instead of like an angled. As you can see here, they kind of angled them forward. I think it looks very, very good on these for sure. But now, whenever you're looking to say, is this gun worth the money? I think it is personally. Like I said, not only is it one of the most beautiful 1911s on the market right now, but it's also very functional, and it's worth the money and its actual functionality, if that makes sense to you all. A lot of 1911s, you pay that very high price for them, and it's not worth it in functionality versus like a Ruger, Smith, whatever else. But in my honest opinion, this right here is worth every dime. So guys, if you're looking to purchase a Kimber Custom Shop 1911 right now during the Corona times, they can run high dollar. Like I said already, during normal times, they're selling buds for about $1,400, $1,500. And now it's really untelling how these guns will go. And I kind of need to make a video on that myself about how everything's going through the roof right now with this Corona, but that'll be for another video at a later time. But guys, if you're interested in this gun, 100% I do recommend it. But guys, appreciate y'all viewing. If you have any questions or comments about the Kimber Custom Shop Raptor 2, leave them in the space below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Guys, appreciate y'all viewing. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in next video. Hey guys, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I'd like to make a quick shout out to Hero Soap Company for sponsoring my channel. Hero Soap Company does a 1-1 ratio with their soap lines, with their subscriptions, to where if you subscribe to their soap every single month, you will get a delivery of soap in the mail once a month. And not only that, but they will also send a 1-1 ratio of the soap you purchase overseas to a soldier in need. Not only that, but some of their profits that they make from their subscription lines will go to soldiers and first responders such as law enforcement, EMS, and fire in need, and will go to multiple other different actual charities involving first responders and veterans. So guys, it's very good quality, very good company, and if you'd like to check them out, go to the description below and find my link, and you can use that and go into their website and make sure that you type in Golden Web at the end, and it will give you 10% off. But just want to make a quick shout out to Hero Soap Company and giving them a special thank you. So guys, appreciate y'all viewing, and I will see you all in the next video.